In the golden haze of twilight, a monument walks. A living relic of a forgotten age. Not merely an animal dot, but a story. A story of memory and family, of immense power and profound gentleness. This is the story of the elephant. They are the largest land animals on Earth, the last of the megafauna that once ruled the planet. 3 species carry this immense legacy: the regal African savanna elephant, its elusive cousin, the African forest elephant, and a revered, culturally entwined Asian. Elephant. For 60 million years, members of the elephant family have roamed the Earth, outlasting ice ages and continental shifts. They are the great architects and gardeners of their domains. Where they walk, ecosystems are born. They topple trees to create clearings for new growth. They dig for water in dry riverbeds, creating life-saving oases for countless creatures. The seeds of the great forest trees often only germinate after passing through their digestive tracts. They are keystones. Remove them, and the entire arch of life begins to crumble. To support a frame weighing up to 7 tons, evolution has crafted a masterpiece of biomechanics. Their legs are pillars, straight and powerful, designed for bearing immense weight over long migrations. But hidden within these pillars lies a secret, a spongy cushion of tissue that absorbs shock, letting giants move with silent grace. And then there is the trunk, an instrument of pure wonder. 40,000 muscles converge to form this ultimate tool: a nose, a hand, a trumpet, a siphon. It can sense a scent from miles away, yet possesses the fine motor control to crack a peanut shell and blow away the husk. It is strong enough to lift a full-grown tree, yet gentle enough to comfort a crying calf. The tusks, elongated incisor teeth, are multi-purpose tools for digging, lifting, and stripping. But they are also a curse, made of the very ivory that has drawn humanity's deadly gaze for centuries. Even their ears are engineering marvels. Giant radiators, flapped to cool the blood within a vast network of vessels, regulating the temperature of this colossal being under the oppressive African sun. An elephant's life is not a solitary one. It is a life bound by the deepest of social contracts. The herd is a fortress, a library, and a family woven into one. At its head, the queen, the general, the keeper of memory dot, the matriarch. This is a matriarchy. Males leave the family unit when they reach adolescence, often forming loose, transient bachelor groups. The core, the mothers, daughters, sisters, and aunts, remains unbreakable. They celebrate births. They mourn their dead, and they protect one another with a ferocity that is breathtaking to behold. Their world is alive with a secret language. Much of it communicated through infrasound, rumbles so low and powerful they travel for miles through the earth, felt through the sensitive soles of their feet. A conversation we are not privy to. A seismic social network connecting families across vast distances. For all their size and power, life is a constant negotiation with threat. In the wild, there is only one predator bold enough to take on a healthy adult elephant, the lion. But even a pride of lions is wary, for an angry elephant is a force of nature incarnate. The strategy is always the same: target the young, the sick, the isolated. But a herd is a united front. When threatened, the adults will form a phalanx, a wall of tusks and trunks, a collective will to protect their future, their calves. Yet, In the modern world, the ancient dance of predator and prey has been horrifically unbalanced. The greatest threat now does not come from the bush. It does not stalk with claws and teeth. It arrives silently from afar with a crack that echoes across the plains, leaving a giant to fall in silence. The deadliest predator of the elephant does not stalk. The journey of an elephant is one of the longest on Earth. It begins with a dramatic entrance. A 200-pound newborn able to stand and walk within an hour of birth. For the next 2 years, it will be utterly dependent on its mother's milk and the protection of the entire family. Childhood is a long and cherished time. They learn through play, through mimicry, and sometimes through gentle discipline. An elephant's brain is the largest of any land animal, and it takes nearly 2 decades to fully mature, to learn the countless skills needed for survival. For young males, adulthood means exile. They will wander, joining and leaving bachelor groups, honing their skills, waiting for the time when the urge to mate will draw them into fierce, often bloody, competition with other bulls. An elephant may live 70 years or more, a lifetime of droughts endured, of knowledge earned, of memory preserved. The eldest matriarchs are living libraries. When they die, it is not just a loss to a family, this magnificent biology is also its greatest vulnerability. Its tusks, so essential for its life, are its death sentence. The ivory trade, fueled by greed and status, has slaughtered millions. In the last century, elephant populations have been decimated. Families are fragmented, traumatized by the sound of gunshots and the loss of their elders. But poaching is not the only threat. The world is shrinking. Human populations expand, fragmenting ancient migratory routes with farms, settlements, and fences. Conflict is inevitable. A single raid on a crop field can lead to an entire family being labeled problem animals and shot. Yet, in the shadow of this tragedy, a fight back is underway. Brave men and women risk their lives as rangers to protect these giants. Conservationists work with local communities to create corridors for elephants to move safely. In sanctuaries across Africa and Asia, dedicated keepers become the surrogate family for calves whose mothers were taken by poachers, teaching them the skills they need to one day return to the wild. The battle is far from over. It is a war waged on many fronts against international trafficking syndicates, against poverty, against habitat loss. Yet every herd protected, every calf saved, is a victory, a promise that the oldest heartbeat will never fall silent. The elephant has never been just an animal to us. It has been a god, a monster, a machine of war, a symbol of wisdom and memory. In Asia, the elephant-headed deity Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, is one of the most beloved figures in the Hindu pantheon. In the West, they were the fantastical beasts in the armies of Hannibal, a symbol of immense, unstoppable power. They represent strength, dignity, loyalty, and long memory. To call someone elephant-hearted is to speak of immense compassion. To say someone has the memory of an elephant is to acknowledge a profound recall. They are woven into the very fabric of human culture across continents. Perhaps we see in them a mirror of our own best selves, their deep family bonds, their intelligence, their capacity for grief and joy. They embody a strength that is tempered with gentleness, a power that is used for protection, not destruction. They are what we aspire to be. And so, as the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in colors of fire and amethyst, the giants prepare for the night. They have walked this earth since the dawn of time. They have felt the continents shift beneath their feet. They remember. They are the gardeners of the forest and the keepers of the savannah. They are the low rumble in the dark, the shadow that moves between the acacia trees, the gentle touch of a trunk on a grieving skull. They are the past, walking steadfastly into an uncertain future. Their future is not written in the stars, it is written in our hands. The choice is a world silenced without their thunderous steps, or a world where the oldest heartbeat endures, where the monuments still walk, where the story does not end.